I'm Paul Badowski from Just Crunch Games, and I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm really happy to have had the opportunity to be one of the nominated products for Best Electronic Book for this year's ENnie Awards, and that's for the Cthulhu Hack, The Haunter of the Dark. And I just wanted to say a few words about the book so you can understand what it's about. It's effectively it's written for the Cthulhu Hack, but it's entirely suited for use with any horror investigation game or any investigation game at all, or indeed potentially any game. The idea is to look at how you can use stories by existing writers like Lovecraft and mine them for ideas so that you can effectively create a plot line for an adventure or a sequel to a plot line from a story, so you can effectively run a follow-up or perhaps even a flashback. And what the book does, it's basically divided into three parts. The end of the book is The Haunter of the Dark, the complete Lovecraft tale of the fate of Robert Blake, an author in Providence, whose investigations lead him to a terrible end. That entire story is annotated both with my notes about how you can use elements of the story and how really interesting Lovecraft's prose can be and the descriptions he put forward. And it has symbols throughout which indicate where you can take elements for investigation, for threats to the characters, where features of the adventure would threaten the character's sanity, and also opportunities to take backgrounds and motivations from characters in the game, and hooks to draw people in, whether they're seeds for future adventures or potentially a way to get the characters involved. The start of the book then goes through how you can structure a story, and it does that by going through the steps of creating a sequel to The Haunter of the Dark, The Hack of the Dark, and that breaks stories down into the fascinator, which is what draws the characters in, the discoveries that take them along a bumpy road towards the potential threats that are involved, conflicts, and also resolutions, and then finally a coda. And it works through those elements and guides you both in terms of thoughts of how you can take elements from stories, but also then how that can turn into an adventure. So it's a whole adventure in here as well. And in the middle of the book, there are 9 pages of short random tables which take elements from Lovecraft stories. And so if you have investigators going into an apartment and going through the drawers or the cupboards, or potentially looking for other clues in the neighborhood, just roll the dice and it'll give you ideas, whether on the spot when you're actually running the adventure or perhaps when you're preparing for the adventure. So it's written for the Cthulhu Hack, but it's entirely adaptable. The Cthulhu Hack's very rules light, based upon the Black Hack, which is itself rules light. So the elements involved in here, you can easily use it for any system. As I said, I really thank the judges panel for the nomination, and I hope between July the 11th and the 21st that you will vote for the Cthulhu Hack, The Haunter of the Dark, for Best Electronic Book. I will be at Gen Con this year, and it'll be a great opportunity to meet people and discuss the game further, and I hope to pick up an award. It'll be really great. You can get the book either as a PDF, the electronic book from RPG Now and Drive-Thru RPG, or you can get physical copies like this from the All Rolled Up web store. I will also have them at future conventions, such as Dragon Meet in the UK, Spiel in Essen, and at Gen Con next month. So, as I said, thanks to the judges. I hope you take the opportunity to read my book, and I will maybe see you in the future. Thanks for listening.